guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with an announcement, a book haul, and a giveaway. Very exciting news that I have been sitting on for a while, and I was so excited when I finally got the chance to announce it publicly, like on Twitter and stuff, but this is the first time you're seeing it on video. I was asked if I would be interested in joining the Vlogger Friend program for Book Outlet, and oh my goodness, I was so thrilled and so excited to be asked. I can't even tell you. When I got the email, I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Now let's be professional. And be like, yes, I think I would be interested in that. So if you guys aren't familiar with Book Outlet, I am a big fan of theirs, a longtime customer. I order books from them all the time. It's a really, really great way to save money on books, especially if you read and buy a lot of books like I do. You get really fantastic prices. I've had Book Outlet orders in a lot of my haul videos. Those of you who have watched my channel for a long time know. And so when they reached out to me, I was like, yes, 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 yes. So I said, yes, I would love to join the Vlogger Friend program. What that means is a couple of different things. Number one, this video is officially sponsored by Book Outlet, which is very exciting. And they did give me credit to be able to purchase some of the books that I'm hauling here and about to show you, including a giveaway that I'm really excited to talk about, so we'll get to that in a minute. But the other pretty cool thing about this is I now have my own page on the Book Outlet website where you can shop all of the books that I have previously purchased. So if you're ever interested in checking out which books I've been buying from Book Outlet and you want to purchase them too, you can now use the link down below that'll be in all of my videos from here on out and go directly to my personalized Vlogger Friend page and shop my picks from Book Outlet, which is pretty cool. So before they reached out to me, the only person that I knew of who was a Vlogger Friend was Books and Lala. There are several others, so you guys can go check them out as well if you're interested. One of my friends, Holly from Holly Hearts Books, is a new addition to their program, so definitely go check her stuff out. She reads lots of fantasy. I read more of a mix of things. This is a lot of information. I understand you probably want to see the books, but I'm just like over the moon excited, and I really hope you guys enjoy it, and go definitely use the link down below. Go check out my page, see the books that I've bought. By the time this goes up, that should be loaded with all of the books that you're going to see in the video today, so if you're interested in any of them, you can use the link below to find them all in one place, which is pretty cool. Okay, I have a lot of books to unbox. I have one box that I ordered before they reached out to me that I paid for myself, and then I have a giant box that I did not pay for myself, but included in that box are some of my favorite books that I have read this year that I am putting into a giveaway for you guys, because while this is a cool opportunity for me and for the channel, I wouldn't have these kinds of opportunities if it wasn't for you guys and your support and you're watching my videos, and just to kind of pay it back, I thought it would be fun to give away some of my favorite books on Book Outlet that I have read this year. So once we get to those books, I will point out what they are and let you know kind of the details of what the giveaway is and how to enter it. But without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. All right, first up we have the smaller box. This is one that I have already opened previously on Instagram, but we're just gonna pull these out. I don't know where, I'm not sure where my invoice for these books is, so I will try to remember about what they cost and let you guys know what that was. But there were just a few things in this order. The first things that I picked up were books in a series that I really loved when I was a young kid. My very precocious 5-year-old is getting into reading, and these are books that I could see him really enjoying. They might be like a little old for him, but I bought them as a Christmas gift, and I'm hoping he enjoys them as much as I did. These are Encyclopedia Brown books. Some of you who are the same age or older might remember these. They're about this boy detective who has his own detective agency, and he charges like 25 cents or something like that to solve a mystery and does all these mysteries. And like my kid who loves dramatic play, I could see him being like, well, I'm gonna be a detective and I'm gonna solve mysteries, and it would be super adorable. So I bought a bunch of them. They were all like $2 and some change a piece. They are books 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. So we have Encyclopedia Brown Finds the Clues, Encyclopedia Brown Gets His Man, Encyclopedia Brown Solves Them All, Encyclopedia Brown Saves the Day, and Encyclopedia Brown tracks them down. So I loved these. I remember thinking they were so fun, and then I wanted to go solve crimes. And so I want to kind of pass that on to my kids. And so yeah, these are for Christmas. So you will be seeing, I don't know how much you get of this in some of the other vlogger friends, but you will be seeing a few kids books on my page in addition to books that I purchased for myself. So yeah, excited for those. Then I have 2 books from this order that I bought for myself. One is a book that I've been really interested in. I have heard some mixed reviews of this, but I'm interested enough that I still want to read it. This is Phoenix Unbound by Grace Draven. So she was previously an indie published author. I read Radiance, which was really, really fantastic fantasy romance. This is her first traditionally published book. And like I said, like some people have said they really loved it. Some people had some issues with it. I would like to read it. Also, the cover, guys, is absolutely stunning. It says, "A witch blazes but does not burn, a gladiator bleeds but does not break. Together they will challenge the empire which sought to destroy them." So this is kind of a darker fantasy romance from what I know. And this was a few dollars. I want to say it was like $5 or $6, which I thought was pretty good. And then finally, I picked up a hardcover copy of a book that I really love. I recently decided to unhaul my ARC copies because I wanted to own this in hardcover instead. And so I now have Reign the Earth by A.C. Gauguin, book 1 in the Elementary series. This is kind of an underhyped book that I feel like has flown under the radar, but it's so good, it's so smart. I would call this new adult fantasy. It does deal with some pretty heavy topics like domestic violence and abuse, but it's really empowering, it's really well written, and I love the world. I just really like her writing a whole lot, and I think this was like around $5 or $6, so yeah, really happy to have that as well. So there you go, that is my very small haul from box number 1. Now, this beast of a box I have not opened up yet, so we're gonna do that. I should have had scissors, but I didn't, so we're just gonna be messy with this. Ugh, oh my gosh. This is definitely the biggest book that I've ever had from Book Outlet, which is kind of exciting. I was like, oh wow, I guess I bought a lot, but I did buy a lot of stuff for you guys too, so that's probably part of why. Oh my god. Okay, did we, oh, there's more tape. Hold up. Almost. So close. Yes. All right, tape is off. We can open this giant box of books, which there's no way I can hold it up like this, so we're gonna put it down, and I will take these out and show them to you. Maybe what I'll try to do is separate out the ones that are for the giveaway, if I can manage it well enough, and hide them till the end. We'll see what we can do. Have my trusty invoice, so with these ones I can tell you the exact prices, but again, even if I don't tell you all of them, use the link down below and you can go and shop all of them yourself and see the prices. So, okay, let's see here. Paper. So we gotta pad our books, guys. Okay. Oof. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. We are ready. I have them organized now, so I will let you know when we get to the books that are for the giveaway. The first one that I decided to pick up is the sequel to a book that I finished last month, and this is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. This is the sequel to Scythe, which I read and really enjoyed, and I decided I did want to continue on with the series. We're gonna wait. New York City, guys. Still waiting. Okay. So as I was saying, the first book that I picked up is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. This is the sequel to Scythe, which I read last month and really loved. I do want to continue on with the series, and they had a hardcover edition available on Book Outlet for just $9.79, which was pretty good. It's got a sticker. This was clearly originally at Walmart. But yeah, this is, oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Okay. So this is a much loved series. Book 3 is coming out this fall. I'm a little late to the game, but I did really like it. It is slightly futuristic YA speculative fiction about a world where humans have the potential to live forever, and so these people known as scythes manage population control by deciding who's gonna die. And it follows 2 teenagers who are scythe apprentices, and it's really interesting and twisty, and I'm excited to continue. So I now have book 2 and can keep reading. The next thing I bought is something that I just think is really interesting, and I have heard about it, and been curious ever since I heard about this, and it's normally really expensive, so when I saw it on Book Outlet, I decided to snap it up. This is S by J.J. Abrams. This book is usually like, I don't even know how much. It's a lot though. Let's see if there's a price on here. Do we have a price? No. I don't even know, but like it's slip covered and it's like a special thing. It's usually super pricey, but it was only $14 on Book Outlet, so I grabbed it. So this is like an experience. It's by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst, and let's just open this actually, shall we? So from what I know, it's made to look like a library book that is its own story, and then people had written in it, and that made a separate story. So it's like a story within a story, but with notes written in the margins, which is so interesting. So on this side it says Ship of Theseus by V.M. Straka, and it's got like a little like library sticker from 1949. This is just so cool and smart. I don't know if I can get this off without it like breaking. I don't want to like break it. Okay, so it says, one book, two readers, a world of mystery, menace, and desire. A young woman picks up a book left behind by a stranger. Inside it are his margin notes, which reveal a reader entranced by the story and its mysterious author. She responds with notes of her own, leaving the book for the stranger, and so begins an unlikely conversation that plunges them both into the unknown. So I just think the concept behind this is so cool. It's really pretty, and I'm excited to try this out. This would be like an interesting experience. Next, I picked up book 3 in a little tour.com series that I have not yet started reading, but I want to. And so I saw this on Book Outlet for $7.59. This one is The Descent of Monsters by J.Y. Yang or Ji Yang. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it, but I've heard really, really good things about the series. Sadly, this is a little damaged. That's unfortunate, but they're really, really pretty books. I have the first 2 books in the series. Again, I need to read them. They're little novellas that are Asian-inspired fantasy. I think they can be read as standalones, but they're all set in the same world, and the author is gender non-binary, and I think the world that's created here is also involves like gender fluidity, and I've just heard it's really good, so I'm curious to read these, and I want to. Oh, that's interesting. There's like marked out pages. So yeah, I'm excited to have this. It's kind of sad it's a little bent, but it's still really pretty. So yeah, happy to have that. Then I picked up a couple more books for my kids for Christmas because we stan books in this household and have way too many of them for all age ranges. And there's sometimes some really good deals on cool books on Book Outlet for kids as well. So I have 2 that I picked up for my youngest. So I'm giving the Encyclopedia Brown books to my oldest, and then my almost 3-year-old is getting a couple books from one of his new favorite shows, and that is the PJ Masks. If you too have young children, you probably know of these guys. They're kids who at night become superheroes, and it's super cute. So this one is 5-minute stories from PJ Masks. It's like a really nice, actually. It's like padded and hardcover, so that'll be really great. And this one was only $3.89, which is freaking amazing. So it was a really, really good price for that. I know my kid's gonna love it. And then the other PJ Masks book I got for him is this one, which is Mission Accomplished. And this one's like a little damaged, but you know, they damage their books so fast anyway. And this one's like an interactive little one. It's got like things they pull. You know this is not going to last long in our household anyway, but they'll enjoy it while it lasts, and it like introduces all of the PJ Masks. And this one was $2.29. So, you know, for like $6, got a couple books for Christmas, which my 3-year-old will be a fan of. All right, then I have 2 more books that I purchased for myself, and then we're gonna get into the giveaway books, which I'm really excited about. So first, I picked up a finished copy of a book that I actually have an advanced copy of and haven't read yet, but I've kind of been wanting it, and then I had this opportunity and I decided to get it. And this is Slayer by Kirsten White. It's the first book in her series that is from the world of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I had kind of wanted a finished copy, so I need to actually read this, but also I'm very happy to have it on my shelves. And this one was $5.49. It's so pretty, guys, and look, it's so beautiful. And I do like the one book that I've read by Kiersten White. I have so many books from her on my TBR. I've only read one. I read The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein and I loved it. So I have high hopes for her other books. And the final book that I picked up for myself was actually one that was on clearance and I just could not pass this up. This is The Shadow Hour by Melissa Gray, the sequel to Girl at Midnight, which is another book that I have on my TBR and have not yet read. But my friend Jocelyn from Yogi with a Book read these and really liked them. Melissa Gray is a Latinx YA fantasy author, and she writes kind of urban fantasy that I think is like an alternate New York, and I've heard these are really fun, so I'm happy to have this. And it was only $1.89. I mean, really, how can you pass that up? That's such a good deal. Okay, now to the really exciting part is the giveaway. So I found books on Book Outlet that are books that I have read this year and really loved a lot. 2 of these are actually on my favorites of the year shelf, and the other 2 are books that didn't quite get onto my favorites shelf, but are still among some of the books that I've loved the most this year and really want to share with you guys. This giveaway is going to be US only just because of the cost of shipping. However, if you are a viewer who is international, you can always enter my bi-monthly giveaway. Every 2 months I pick a winner from people who comment on my videos. So if you are publicly subscribed to my channel and answer my question of the day, which I have in most of my videos, it gets you 1 entry into this giveaway. And so once every couple months, I pick a winner from the people who've entered and send a book to anyone who Book Depository ships to. So if you want to enter that, you can. This is going to be US only, again, because of the cost of shipping, but if you are subscribed to this channel, you can use the link down below to enter, and all the details will be there if you guys are interested. But now I'm going to share with you books that I picked out that I have read this year and really loved and hope you read and love as well. The first one is a YA contemporary. I know, shocking, but I really loved this book. This is Love from A to Z by S.K. Ali. This is her 2nd book, and I just love what she is doing in terms of Muslim representation in YA, and also her books are just so dang good. I thought this one was amazing. You can get it on Book Outlet for $6.49. This follows 2 Muslim teenagers who meet and kind of slowly fall for each other over a summer. And it also deals with some big issues like Islamophobia and chronic illness. I just loved it. I thought it was so sweet and so cute. I also think that S.K. Ali is kind of your go-to if you're looking for stories about devout Muslim teenagers, and it's really interesting coming from a pretty religious background myself. I actually think that a lot of like American Christian teens might find a lot in common with the characters in this book, which honestly I think would be amazing because I think in terms of just building bridges and making things understandable, it's great. There is a lot of Islam in here, and faith is really important to both of these characters and it plays a big role in the story, but it's also a really fun, really cute romance. So highly recommend this, absolutely love this. And this is the first book that is going into my giveaway. Ooh, I didn't even know, look at that, that's so pretty. I don't know if that shows up on screen, but it's got like this really pretty design underneath. Yeah, definitely a fan of this one. So this is book 1 in the giveaway. Next book going into the giveaway is one of my favorite books of the year. Not everybody loves this, but I really loved it. This is Girls with Sharp Sticks by Suzanne Young, which I have. It's kind of hidden, but I have it on this shelf over here. This is kind of a YA thriller about a bunch of girls going to a creepy boarding school where they're being taught how to be the perfect wives and daughters for powerful men. And this is a book about sexual assault, about gaslighting. It is deeply feminist and empowering, and there's definitely a lot of content warnings associated with this one, so do take a look at those before you pick it up. But I loved everything about this. It totally worked for me. And this was on Book Outlet for just $4.39 for hardcover, so that's pretty awesome. I also really like the spine. So yeah, very excited to include that in the giveaway as well. Next up is the first book in the novella series about everybody's favorite AI, Murderbot. This is All Systems Red by Martha Wells. I love this entire series. I own and have read all of them, and I'm super excited for the full-length Murderbot novel that is coming out in 2020. Murderbot is a biological AI who has hacked their governor module and is snarky as hell and wants to spend all their time watching soap opera TV, but can't because other things are going on. And I adore Murderbot as a character. I think these novellas are so great, and All Systems Red is definitely one of the best in the bunch, and it is the first one. So now you too can get enthralled with Murderbot and this wonderful world. Also, I just kind of love these little Tor.com books. They're so pretty and they look so nice on my bookshelf. I have like half a shelf devoted to them, so I have a lot of them. So I thought I would share the love and now you too can read All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This book was $5.99 on Book Outlet, which is pretty awesome. And it's a hardcover, and look, it's so cute. I don't know if you can like see, it's got a little like rocket ship imprinted on the front, and they're so pretty and they're so good, and it'll not take you very long to read either. And the final book that is going in this giveaway is one of my favorite books of the year and an all-time favorite for me. I loved this book so much. This is The Queens of Ennis Lear by Tessa Gratton. It is kind of a beast of a book, but I just love everything about it so much. So this is a super feminist fantasy retelling of King Lear. It's a little bit slower paced, it's very character driven, but it's so smart and beautiful and well written, and these characters are amazing. I mean, the character work is just incredible. This one actually centers the 3 daughters of King Lear, and they are all very different from one another, but interesting and complicated and well drawn, and she subverts a lot of the kind of sexist things that got into the original and does a good job of fleshing out these characters and creating empathy for these characters, even for the ones who aren't necessarily heroes. And I loved it. I think this book is fantastic. I wish more people would read it, and so I am including it in this giveaway because it is one of my favorite books and one of my favorites that I've read this year. This book was $9.09 on Book Outlet. So there you have it. Those are 4 books that I really loved that I am putting in this giveaway. So if you're interested in entering, use the link down below. And if you want to just go ahead and buy these books, they are available on Book Outlet. Use my link down below to go and shop any of the books that I talked about today. And thank you so much to Book Outlet for the opportunity to do this and hopefully to share some of it with you guys. I just love Book Outlet. I love what they do. And I love books, and you do too, so go check them out. And for your question of the day, let me know, have you used Book Outlet? Is it available in your country? I know it's available in the US and in Canada, maybe not everywhere for all of the viewers, but let me know if this is something that you've used, or if you have other ways of getting discounted books. Let me know how you get good deals on the books that you buy in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.